Hey guys, so as you can see, I did get my hair cut quite a bit. It's about 6 inches off. It used to be like down to my belly button, so it's like really short to me, and it's kind of sad because I have no hair. It's just gone. So yeah, hopefully you guys like it. I curled it just to make me look a little bit older than 12. So yeah. Okay, so I'm doing the Get Your Freak On 15 Weird, what is this called? 15 Weird Facts tag created by Carly Chrisman. So I'm going to do that, and here we go. So the first question is, what's a nickname only your family calls you? And I don't know, my family, I think everyone except my older brother calls me Kate because they're too lazy to say the Katie part, so it's just Kate. They're the only people who call me that, really. And then my older brother calls me stuff like fatty, fart face, stinky, ugly. Those are his nicknames for me, so brotherly love, right? Okay, so number 2, what's a weird habit of yours? My roommate told me that she asked me, actually, she was like, why do you only wear one earphone, like headphone or earbud? Because I always have one in and then the other one's just kind of hanging out. The reason I guess that's weird. The reason I do it is because like I always want to be able to hear like what's going on, and that kind of has something to do with like how I drive. Like I always put one window down, like a little bit, like probably like an inch, like a little bit down, because just in case like a siren goes off, like I always want to be able to like be aware. So that's weird, I guess. Okay. Number 3, do you have any weird phobias? Okay, this isn't a phobia, but it's something that gives me like the shivers. So you know like how when ants swarm, like they're all just like all together and like that basically. So when it rained in the sand when I was younger, I would see like on the playground, like the sand, the water droplets like in the sand, so it would just be like a bunch of little dots everywhere, and it always reminded me of ants. And that just like freaks me out. I don't know why. It's just like that kind of pattern, like that continuous just like dots. It's weird. I am completely aware that it's very strange, but it just really bothers me. Like it freaks me out. Like I'm not afraid of like normal stuff. Like I'm not afraid of spiders or heights or the dark or whatever, but I'm afraid of freaking sand dots. Awesome. Okay, so the number 4 is, what's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? Okay, so I wasn't alone today. Me and my younger brother were in the car, and we were playing Lose Yourself by Eminem. That's a good one. That was a good one to belt out when you're alone, but it was the 2 of us. So he was making fun of me because my voice is like a lot higher than his, because he's a guy, so yeah. But that's one. And then 90s boy bands, which I mentioned in my August favorites. Gotta love your 90s boy bands. So those are the 2. Number 5, what's one of your biggest pet peeves? This is like a common one, and it was mentioned like by Miss Glamorazzi and then Luke Connor, like when they were talking about their pet peeves in their like vlogist or Vala videos. People smacking their food, and it's not something that I encountered until I got to college, really, because my family, when I was younger, growing up, not chewing with your mouth open was like so completely like ingrained in our minds. Like if we ever like chewed with our mouth open, it was like, don't you do that. So yeah, so when I got to college, people eat like animals. I'm just like, close that. Like I don't need to hear that or see that or yeah. So pet peeve. Number 6, what's one of your nervous habits? I don't know, I guess I like kind of like move around when I'm nervous. And then another thing I do is like when my hair was longer, I used to always look for split ends, which isn't really nervous, it's just kind of a thing that I do normally, but I did that a lot like whenever I'm nervous. I don't think I do anything abnormal. I think I have like this like normal nervous tics and that kind of stuff. So yeah, okay, the next question is, what side of the bed do you sleep on? I have a twin bed, and then in college I have an extra long twin bed, so basically sleep in the middle. But if I go to like a hotel or something, I always sleep closest to like the lamp, because usually I read in bed like before I go to sleep. So yeah, whatever side's closest to the lamp. Number 8, what was your first stuffed animal and its name? So my first stuffed animal was actually like a stuffed little baby doll, so I guess some animal, but it was like my first doll kind of thing, and it had a rattle in it. It was really soft, and that was the first one I had. But the first animal that I know that I like took around and stuff was a little Dalmatian, like from 101 Dalmatians. It was the one with the blue collar, and it was like this little one, and it was all ratty and stuff. And my brother had one, but the leg like tore off, so it didn't tear off, but the stuffing was coming out, and we just loved those. So yeah. I think her name was Dot, but I could be making that up. Okay, anyway, the next question is, what's the drink you always order at Starbucks? Mocha Frappuccino. All the time. I tried to get a mocha light once, and those things are nasty. No offense if you like those, but honestly, those are disgusting. They're like made from like some kind of powder. You can totally tell it's just like artificial nastiness, so don't get that if you would want to try to be healthier like I did. No go. Okay, the next question is, what's the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? I don't really preach anything. I just kind of tell you guys like what I do and whatever I think is practical and normal, I guess. Something that everyone else, or not everyone else, but most people preach is, to use heat protectant before you blow dry. I don't do that. I do it before I curl my hair and straighten my hair, but blow drying, I don't even blow dry my hair that often, but when I do, I don't use heat protectant. And then another thing, I curl my lashes after I apply mascara as well as before, because I have Asian lashes and they're just like stick straight, so they need extra curl, like serious extra curl, so I do that. And sometimes my lashes come out that way, and that's the price that I pay for being Asian. Dang it. The next question is, which way do you face in the shower? I face both ways, because like when I wash my face, I have to face the water, and when I wash my hair, to face away from it. So I do both, I guess, but preference-wise, I like to face away from it. Okay, number 12, do you have any weird body skills? I don't know. I guess, okay, I can do all 3 different splits. Like, I don't know if that's weird, just because I danced forever, so I can do all 3 splits. I think the weirdest one is to be able to do the middle splits. That's the weird one. Other than that, I can do a cartwheel, I can do a round off, I can do a one-handed cartwheel. Woo! Yeah, that's about it. So, awesome. Okay, what's your favorite comfort food? Food that's bad for you. No, bad, but you love to eat it anyways. Hot Cheetos. Hot Cheetos aren't considered comfort food, but they're definitely food that's bad for you. They're bad for your skin, and they're just unhealthy, and they're just kind of gross if you really think about it, but they're really good, and I'm addicted to them, so there you go. Okay, number 14, what's a phrase or exclamation you always say? Is one of them. I'm trying not to say that now. Something I say is like, I'll say something and I'll be like, or I could be lying. That's like something I say. I think you guys would know better than I do the weird, or like the phrases that I say commonly. Yeah, I don't really know. You guys, again, could probably tell me, because I don't know. Or I say like, that was weird, because I really do weird things in my videos that I don't expect myself to do, and I would say, well, that's weird, right? No, maybe. Okay. The next question, last question, how sad, is time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? I am not one of those people who can sleep like in a tank top and shorts, or like in the nude, or like in their underwear. No. I have to sleep in sweatpants. I have to sleep in socks. I can sort of sleep in shorts if I have to, but I have to wear socks. Socks are like a must, and they have to be longer socks too. They can't be like ankle socks, because then they might come off. I am weird. And then when I was younger, I used to wear sweats, socks, sometimes multiple pairs of socks, like a shirt, a sweatshirt, a scarf, a hat, even maybe a hat if it was that cold. I would have like 3 comforters. I would burrow like under the comforters, and then I would have like another blanket over it, and my head was just like, I was all under. I was like a little rabbit Eskimo. So yeah, I was a weird kid. Maybe that's why I'm the way I am now. I didn't have enough oxygen when I was sleeping. Awesome. Okay, anyway. So that is the Get Your Freak On 15 Weird Facts tag. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that and getting to know a little bit more about me. I think I'm going to do the accent tag as well. I wasn't planning on it, but now I think I'm going to because it's kind of intriguing to me. So yeah, I will see you guys later with my short hair. A little short to me. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye! And then like when I got older, I had a bear named Halo from Build-A-Bear. So I wasn't even that young, but that's when I remember I took that everywhere, like on every family vacation, and it was like a white bear and had a pink nose, and I dressed it up in like all the clothes and stuff, and then it started to get really ratty because it was a white bear, and my uncle called it the bumpy bear because it wasn't soft anymore, so it became the bumpy bear. Sad. I was always sad when he called it that.